Kia ora, welcome to the show. My name's Dave.
And I'm Ange. Today's show is going to feature the Waipa Network's Scream Festival, and we're going to talk to Leanne Milligan about the Christmas activities planned for December here in Te Awamutu.
But first up, you may remember last time we mentioned some IT projects that the kids at Pekerau School were involved in. They'd made an advertisement for the Fair Go Ad Awards and put together a website for the TVNZ Net Guide Web Challenge. We did manage to get hold of a copy of the advertisement they'd made. This was the kids' first attempt at making a video like this, so let's have a look at it.
If something's not fair, call Fair Go.
Psst, superhero, turn around.
My wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I believe I can touch the sky.
It's not fair. I didn't get a fair go. What should I do?
Psst, stop posing.
You've come to the right place. The Fair Go superhero will save the day.
The ad didn't win any awards, but I'm sure it was a great experience for the students involved. Now this is the website. It's called Pekerau Game Planet. The address is tvnznetguidewebchallenge.co.nz/sportsgroup, and it's a small, fairly simple website that shows you how to play a bunch of games that you can use in the school playground. And if you're looking for the school's main website, the address is www.pekerau.school.nz. So again, good effort everyone involved in those projects. Of course, lots of other students and other schools in the area have been involved in similar projects, so if your school's got something that you'd like to see featured on TATV, get hold of us and tell us about it.
Okay, now it's time for today's quiz question, and the question is, what and where is this memorial? The answer will be given later in the show. Next up, we're going to have a look at what's been going on in the Courier. There's been a bit of activity down at Selwyn Park of late with the marking out of the Mission House site. It's all marked out in pavers, so it's very easy and clear to see. It has historical significance to Te Awamutu, being the home of missionary John Morgan, who was a prominent figure in early Te Awamutu.
I really liked this story here. 11-year-old Marissa Packwood and her friends have decided that there's not enough good playgrounds in Te Awamutu. Fair enough. So they've written to the Te Awamutu Community Board and asked them to do something about it. And the Community Board actually agrees with Marissa and her friends, so they've recommended to the Council that they look at building a new playground down behind the Te Awamutu Event Centre there in the small piece of reserve land, which is probably a good place for a playground. So we'll keep you up to date if anything happens on that front.
The local Lions have been very busy out at the Maungatautari Southern Enclosure, building a 16-metre viewing tower. This enables people to go to the top and have a look out over the canopy. It's also great to note that Roger Williams, the engineer, won a National Engineering Award for his efforts.
Last time we spoke about glass recycling in Te Awamutu. Well, the good news this month is that the Daphne Street Refuse Centre is taking glass bottles again for recycling, and the Waipa District Council is on track to have curbside recycling going again in town from February next year. Good stuff.
And still on a green note is the eco bulbs. Now these have been so popular that they've already sold 25,000 of these bulbs here in Te Awamutu, and therefore they're going to extend the offer where you can buy 5 eco bulbs for $10 from either of the Te Awamutu Shell service stations for another 2 weeks from November the 21st. It's also interesting to note that collectively $2.5 million will be saved on power bills from people using the eco bulbs. So that's a great saving, and so well worth the effort to get down there and get yourself some eco bulbs.
Right, and finally, the other big news in town, of course, this month is Tim Finn's homecoming concert. We've got our tickets all ready to go on Saturday night. If you want some tickets, they're still available from the Eyesight Information Centre. The concert, of course, is going to be at the Te Awamutu Event Centre. It should be a beauty. And speaking of the Finn brothers, we've just been handed hot off the press these Finn stamps, which are going to be available from the Eyesight Centre from Saturday as well.
Saturday the 2nd.
Right, from the date of the concert. And we hope to have these stamps available online at teawamutu.co.nz before too long. Okay, on to the festival. This year it was the 7th annual Waipa Network Scream Festival. It was a very full program with all sorts of stuff going on. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to anywhere near all the events, we could only get to a few, but let's get out and about and have a look at a few of the events that were happening.
The festival began with a ceremony at the council chambers, which also included the Top Picks photo competition prize giving. A number of people spoke about the importance of the festival, including Waipa Network's CEO Ray Milner and Waipa Mayor Alan Livingston.
It's a fantastic opportunity over this fortnight to showcase the greater Te Awamutu area and show what we've got on offer and how proud we are of everything that we have here. And when you look at some of the photos around here, especially the landscape section, natural beauty, it really stands out as a special place that we're all very proud of.
It's great that more and more community activities are coming on board and becoming part of the festival. And we'd encourage actually all, sort of cultural and social clubs in the area to somehow become involved with it, because it's free promotion for you.
The Top Picks competition was won by Megan Harris for Morning Mist. Megan couldn't be at the prize giving, but in a written acceptance speech she said, "The winning photo was taken along my standard route to work one winter morning. I don't know why people would choose to live in a city when you can see views like this every day."
The next event on the program was the College Music Department's themed concert. This year the theme was Songs of Travel, featuring numbers from all around the world. Now these guys always put on a good show. There's lots of different musical ensembles during the evening, from the junior section through to the senior band. Obviously we can't show everything that happened in the evening, but here's just a couple of quick highlights. Of course, the end of year performance for many students is their last performance as part of the college music department. Summing up how they feel about this, 7th former Wendy Rowe had this to say.
I've had the time of my life here, and you guys, I'd just like to thank everyone, Miss Hollingsy, Mr. Brooks, everyone. In 3rd form, I would never have had the confidence to get up and sing in front of you guys like that, so thanks to everyone, it's just been so much fun.
Now I was actually a student at Te Awamutu College all those years ago when George Brooks first arrived, so I managed to see what the music department was like before and after George Brooks took over, and I can't speak highly enough of George and what he's done for the music department there, so well said Wendy, I know exactly what you mean. The music department means an awful lot to a lot of people.
Okay, and for a change, the weather was very much on side for the fireworks display. This event was held out at the Ohaupo rugby grounds, and it was organised by the Ohaupo School PTA. There were around 8,000 people attending, including Dave, Jess and I. We got to enjoy lots of activities. There were rides, raffles, lots of good food to choose from, jousting and a haunted house. While we waited for it to get dark, we hung out in front of the band Central Station. The fireworks started around about 9 PM with an outstanding display. The crowd oohed and ahed as the sky lit up. There was a great variety and some explosive booms to scare us witless. All in all, it was a fabulous night and thoroughly enjoyed by all of those that attended.